Brutal is a good way to describe the conditions outside today.
It's, not fun out there, but Blake is out there on the weather deck tonight. And Blake, how are things feeling right now? I know we've seen a lot of snow throughout the day, those really cold temperatures. Is there any relief in sight?
You know, there's really not much relief, at least from the impactful weather conditions that many of us have been experiencing since Friday itself. Over the course of the weekend, we carried on that periodic lake effect, and then it really took over yesterday evening into today. But we still have additional snow on the way this week, and then even colder air swinging in by the end of this week. 13 weather ball is blinking green, no change foreseen in our numbers, so it's going to remain cold tomorrow. And we still have additional lake effect snow in sight, at least through this evening, through tonight, before it temporarily tapers off for our Tuesday. 13 weather ball is brought to you by LaFontaine Ford of Grand Rapids. The view out of our tower camera in Walker, visibility has been rather reduced all day long. At times you can barely see anything out of our tower camera. This is I-96, and obviously icy conditions still continuing all across West Michigan. The view towards the lakeshore Muskegon, visibility again in and around a mile at best, at times less than a half mile. And the numbers, it's only 9 degrees in Muskegon with a stout westerly to northwesterly wind. It feels like it's 9 below zero. The lake effect machine, it's chugging along. Cold temperatures overhead is leading to the snowflake size to be quite fine in nature, meaning that this is more like dust accumulating on the ground now than your pure snowflake that we see in a more typical setup. And what that means for us at home is that while it won't accumulate as fast this evening into tonight, the leftover lake effect snow, it will continue to create low visibility as it blows and drifts around. But you can see the lake effect really confined to near and westward of US 131. Some of these snow bands still extending inland across portions of eastern Kent County, Ionia County into Barry County. But the expectation the rest of this evening through tonight is for lake effect to continue. I wouldn't be surprised there's a brief uptick in coverage of lake effect after midnight tonight. We have one last ripple in the jet stream coming through, but finally by tomorrow morning we'll start to see the lake effect itself taper off to just a few flurries. As for additional accumulation tonight, again, maybe another inch or two, so nothing extreme, but still enough to continue these icy conditions all around West Michigan. Numbers are only in the single digits right now, to around 10 at best here in Grand Rapids. When you factor in the wind, it feels well below zero. Temperatures tonight will only fall a few degrees. Tomorrow, we only climb a few degrees, and that wind that's going to remain out of the west, at times to the north and west, will still remain breezy. Not as strong as earlier today, where we had 30 to 40 plus mile per hour wind gusts, but still 20 to 30 mile per hour wind gusts through tomorrow will allow that snow to blow and drift around even further than what we've seen today. We have another round of snow coming in tomorrow night and a Wednesday morning. We have another 13 weather impact alert for this system that again comes in tomorrow night. So most of our Tuesday afternoon and evening is quiet, but here comes after midnight Wednesday a round of widespread snow that will carry on into the Wednesday morning commute. The Wednesday morning commute will be impacted by this before this system is out of here in a hurry by Wednesday afternoon. Now this is the snow just for Tuesday night into Wednesday, not including the lake effect that will continue to occur through tonight. We're talking 2 to 4 inches Wednesday morning with some possibility of over 5 inches of snow at the lakeshore itself. Then we get into the true cold air by the end of the week. Temperatures Wednesday will be in the 20s. That's going to be balmy compared to the end of the week, where temperatures on Friday will actually fall through the single digits as an Arctic cold front comes through, and we might be well below zero as we get into Friday afternoon. When you factor in the wind chill Friday, it could be well below zero, what it feels like outside, on the order of 10 to 30 below zero, the wind chill Friday into Friday night. So that's going to be the focus of our forecast once we get through these bouts of snow through midweek. Temperatures tonight falling into the single digits. They will feel below zero when you factor in the wind, and lake effect will continue along and westward of US 131. 13 on your side, 7-day forecast. A winter week continues with those bouts of snow. The true cold air really settles in late week into the weekend.